Hello everyone. Today we're gonna do another scripting video. Oh. No. I always get wrong with scripting and sculpting. Okay. Welcome back to our channel, and in this video, I'll be talking about sculpting part 2. Actually, if you haven't watched our part 1 video. So, first we need to add an object, but before we do that, go to edit, preferences. Where's that? Oh, add-ons. I gotta press X. Wait, how do you press X? Is this how you spell it? No. Ah, extra. Yeah. Yeah. So just check that box. So check and go. And then you'll see more, more things. So it starts with a rounded cube. First thing we need to do is control. Oh yeah. Go to edit mode. We're doing this. Do that, and then press Control R. Scroll upwards, and press 2 times then, and you'll have this, and then do the same on this side. Control R. No. Scroll. No. Yes. Okay. Now we have like a cross, like tic-tac-toe thing. If we go to sculpting, we'll have this. Now I'm gonna explain the shapes first. This first. This is called the draw tool. So you can. It's like it makes something bigger like this. It makes something more lumpier, I guess. See, it like kind of deforms the shape into this weird mesh. So if we go to properties, but pressing N, go to tools. You can see these. You can press topo. I don't know the name. You can turn on this for more geometry, to be more correct. And where is that? Stroke. In stroke, you can choose different things like dots, drag dot, space, airbrush, anchored line, or curve. And you can also choose a texture, like you press new. But I'm gonna not do that because that's not what I'm gonna. And this is just advanced. Okay, you don't need to. So we want we might turn on dynamic. Okay, dynamic, and you can change the detail size. So how much detail you want. And subdivision is how smooth you want it, basically. And topology, no, you don't need that. And yeah, that's basically all about that. Now, if we just draw, so if we do this, it like kind of makes it more lumpier, as you can see. It kind of looks like a scratched up paper, but kind of looks like a cloud. If you make it more puffier, you can make it more puffier. Like this. Like this. You can press Control to invert it and go the opposite, so it goes down rather than going up. And that's basically this. So it's making a line inside. If you press control, it's to go outside. Okay, you see that? This is called clay. So you can see this. You can press airbrush. Airbrush is basically like inflating, kind of, and yeah. So if you can do this, it's kind of like this tool, but it's kind of more flatter, I should say. This brush is called clay strips, so it's actually strips. So you can do strips of those. And this is called clay thumps. So much clay. So it's like clay strips, but it's going inside. We also have layer, so it's basically doing like it's kind of like making a lump, like a line across, like this. You can see. And the next one is called inflate, deflate. Like I'll show you. So you can do this way, where you inflate it like this, like inflate it like that. Or press control and deflate. So you can see the difference. Now this one is kind of like inflate, but more smooth. Almost all of these are making them lumpy. Now this one's different. It's making a crease. Probably have to do it like a few times. Oh yeah, and I haven't talked about this. If you do a crease and you go out of this blue circle on the cursor, then it will just become red. But we don't have it because we're moving the mouse. So. This one is smooth, so it's making stuff smooth. So if something is too, see, it becomes red because it's getting smoother. You see, it's gotten smoother. It's like I'll give you an example. It's like an ice cream, and when you lick it, it becomes more smoother. So if you lick it on an angle, it becomes smoother on that angle. So it's basically like that. This one's like flat and smooth. See, it's getting like, you can see it's getting more smoother, but it's not. It's like slightly moving it, slightly. Subtle movements. It's doing subtle. Fill or deepen is basically doing a lump, a big lump, like a two camel hooves. No, two camel thingies. Now I haven't talked about this, but here in the last video I showed you can add a mirror modifier, but I've actually found an easier way. Look, you can just press X, the X-axis. Look, mirrors it. Okay, now I might turn that off. This is called a Multiplane Scrape. So it actually gives more accuracy, because if you hold and drag with your mouse, it actually gives you a layer. Now it's looking scrunched up. Here. Okay. This is called pinch or magnify. So it looks like you're magnified. It's like pinching like this part and this part together. So you can see it's pinching, making it more smoother. Cool. Now this one drags, kind of like a snake hook tool, except it's like that. So drag all around. Can do that. Can do that. This is the snake hook. Oh no, elastic. Huh. It's like I'm grabbing something and moving it. If you press control, it's actually moving it downwards or upwards. So cool. Now this one's a snake hook tool. Now this one's more shorter than the grab tool, but it's like, do you know in the icy caves, those ice that are like spiky? It's kind of like that. So you can see, it's kind of like, I don't know what. Now you'll see this is like a thumb. So it's a little, a mini snake hook tool. So you can do mini adjustments with this. Oh, pose. This one is, you can pose, like move it. Now this one is not too much good for beginners, so I'm not gonna talk about that. This one's like nudge, so like kind of nudge, so kind of do subtle movements, like so you move a little bit, you move things a little bit, so you can like change the movement, you can move it. This is probably one of the most common things. This one is like rotating it. So you can rotate this part of the mesh. Now this is called side relax. Now this is also in the update, in the Blender update, so it's quite new. You can see it's like acting like this mesh is a cloth and doing that. We're close to the cloth thing. This one's boundaries. So this one doesn't work on this because it's really new and most people don't know about it. Now this is the cloth. Now I have a lot of things to talk about this. First is for the clock, you can change your drag to this. In the cloth tool, you can change the type. So inflate. You can inflate it. I'm gonna change it to drag. Also, you can. That's basically it. Oh, you can drag. See, if you go out of the circle, it becomes the red. It becomes red. So, oh, this one's brush. So you can change the brush. You change the brush. For me, I'm not really a fan of it. This is a mask. Can do this. I don't really know what's the point of this. When I get to know more of Blender, I will know about it. I guess it's making it more dark. This is an eraser. Oh, it's an eraser. Oh, now draw face sets. Now this one, the other ones, so So mask and below are all more complicated, so I'm not going to talk about that. And if you've seen in my tutorials when I draw like to show an example, I use this. So Control Z. Control Z. So cool. Now we can go back to layout, and we just made a form, which is weird, and I'll just make something. I don't actually know what I'm gonna make with this. It's just a lumpy cube. So remember to subscribe, like, and hit that bell. I'll see you next time.